Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Raimi Rasyidah binti Rosli and my matrix number is 9Y90771. Today I'm going to talk about a brief introduction of Al-Biruni. Abu Raihan Mohamad ibnu Ahmad Al-Biruni, or also known as Al-Biruni, was born in 4 September 973 in Kats, a district of Khwarizmi, also known as Khwarezmia, which is a large oasis region in western Central Asia bordered by Aral Sea and desert. It was the country of the Khwarezmian civilization and of several kingdoms. Al-Biruni was an astronomer, mathematician, geographer, philosopher, cartographer, anthropologist, geographer, and many more. Al-Biruni was considered as one of the most greatest scholars of the medieval era and was well versed in physics, mathematics, astronomy, and natural science, and also distinguished himself as a historian, chronologist, and linguist. He studied almost all fields of science and was compensated for his research and strenuous work.
Biruni is a small city in the Karakalpakstan, Uzbekistan. It is located on the northern bank at the Amu Darya near Uzbekistan's border with Turkmenistan. Historically, Biruni was known as Kaz and served as the capital Khwarezm during the Afrigid dynasty. In 1957, it was renamed Biruni in honor of the scholar Al-Biruni who was born here. Biruni received city status in 1962. Biruni is an important industrial city in Karakalpakstan. It is home to an asphalt plant, a brick factory, a cotton plant, and a shoe factory. There are also many textile factories. The most holiday for Uzbek is Nurul, or is known as Persian New Year, and it is deemed to be the most historical one. Colorful traditional costumes and variety of meals on the late table take the main pattern of the holiday. Uzbekistan's signature dish is plov or osh, a main course typically made with rice, pieces of meat, and grated carrots and onions. The traditional national costume consists of a warm quilted robe, chapan tied with a scarf or scarves, headgear tubeteka, and boots made of fine leather. They wore shirts of straight design, inner and outer robes. A robe might be light or warm, quilted on wedding.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Jamilah binti Mohammad ahsan. My matrix number 9190777. Today I'm going to talk about personal life of Al-Biruni and his personality. Personal life of Al-Biruni is less known by the historians. He grew up in a religious family. He spent his teens surrounded with society who love knowledge. Although there are not many historical records that recount his educational background, some sources have pointed out that this great scholar worked on education from some of the most prominent scholars of his time. Among them is Sheikh Abdul Samad. In medicine, Al-Biruni learned from Sheikh Abdul Wafa Al-Buzayani. At the age of 17, he showed his fitness as a scientist when studying a latitude of Han using the maximum altitude of the sun. At the age of 22, he already has a research entitled cartography, which way mapping the geography of the earth at the flat engine. This Islamic scholar, who has been tireless in claiming knowledge of some exploration in several countries, has non-stop until he started expedition to India with Sultan Mahmud. Al-Biruni's intelligence had moved him to write works on astronomy and to study the movement of the universe. The spirit and wisdom of Al-Biruni was taken up by Western scientists, which is Max Meyerhof, and Indian historian, which is S.I.J.N. Sekar. This great scholar died in 1048 at the age of 75. Next is personality of Al-Biruni. As we know, he is a great scientist. His writings are therefore of great interest to historians of science. He also a devout Muslim. He did write religious texts to suit his patron's particular sect. He shows no prejudice against different religions, sects, or races. Al-Biruni is a person who does not like to waste time. All his life was devoted to field of research and writing. Thus, he was able to control two major civilizations at that time, which is the Arab civilization and the Greek civilization.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Farihatul Atiyah Binti Mohammad Taifor. So today I will present to you about the Al-Biruni's contribution for Islam. So here we have 4 Al-Biruni's contribution. So first of all is astronomy. In 1031 Masihi, he wrote a book named Kitab Al-Qanun Al-Mas'udi that will explain to us about the astronomy. In this book, he made a technology named astrolabe. Astrolabe was used to know the position or the bearing of the planet. He also known as a man that made a meticulous and accurate and also extraordinary observation about the astronomy. So now we move on to the next one, which is physics and mathematics. The books that will explain to us about physics and mathematics is Kitab Al-Qanun Al-Ulumi Al-Hayati Wal-Nujumi. This book was proof that the Earth, other planet, and also star was round and or circle. All of them will circling around the sun, and moon will spin on its axis and circling around the earth. For mathematics, he was introduced the concept of the triangle angle was 180. He also calculate the accurate value of pi, which is 3.14, and the value of sin, which is 0.68. Furthermore, in optical, Al-Biruni and Ibn Haysam were the first person that studied about optical. Al-Biruni was the first person that found the speed of light was faster than speed of sound. The last one is anthropology. In social science, Al-Biruni was the first person that studied about anthropology in the world. He wrote meticulous about human anthropology, religion, and culture in Middle East and also South Asia. A lot of Muslim scholar praise Al-Biruni because he developed anthropology of Islam. I think that's all for me. Thank you.
From my point, Al-Biruni is a great Muslim critical thinker. His thinking was based on his knowledge as well as his religious personality and education. He used clear language and logic method in his arguments. He is integrated between the reason and the revelations, akli and nakli. Moreover, he has contributions in diverse fields of science and branches of knowledge, with fully succeeding in reflecting of standard of critical thinker, such as fairness with objective method in his observations, logical correctness in receiving information with precise analysis, and he always comes to his conclusion with clear evidence. Furthermore, one of another important point is the fundamental basic of critical thinker is honestly within his observation. It is fair to say Abu Rayhan Al-Biruni deserves recognition as a great Muslim critical thinker.